What up, coaches? I'm so pumped and so excited that you are here with me. This means that you have officially taken the leap. You are a coach in Team Bold and Beautiful, and I am so freaking proud of you. It takes such an incredible person to step out on faith, to step out and be uncomfortable and be on the other side of fear. So I congratulate you, and I just am going to tell you this is going to rock your world. Success is not above you. So I'm excited. My name is Mariah Welch. I am the co-founder of Team Bold and Beautiful. I'm one of the diamond leaders of Team Happy and Fit and Team Fit and Free, and I am here to share with you on how exactly I need you to get started in this business. So first things first, the best way to explain how to get started is to share with you how I got started. So you guys know my story or you wouldn't be a part of my tribe. So you guys know that I started on December 17th of 2015. It was right when Sarah Freed, my sponsor coach, needed to reach out to me because I was about to make a permanent decision to a temporary problem. I made the decision. I went all in. I spent $160 on a challenge pack. And back then you didn't get all access. You had to pay for one program at a time. So that in itself speaks volumes. And I dove in. Again, I started December 17th. That meant that I had less than half a month left to hit Success Club in order to be a success starter. So when you guys see in Team Happy and Fit 101, where you saw and you talked about how you wanted to be a success starter, if that's what you chose, being a success starter is being able to hit Success Club in the first 3 months of being a coach. Why is that important? 1, because it means that you're rocking your business and you're taking it serious. 2, it means you get a free ticket to Summit. And Summit every single year blows your mind. It is where 250,000 Beachbody coaches come together in one place and we rock our business. We get trainings. We are around and surrounded by incredible leadership and incredible people. We hear Carl Deichler speak in the launches of what's going to happen in the year. And then it's an amazing time for us to get together as a team. The previous 2 years that I've been a part of, because I've gone every single year since I've been a coach, has been incredible. The very first year was in Nashville. We stayed in an Airbnb. It was an entire team, and we had a blast. The second year, it was in New Orleans. Same thing. We got an Airbnb. We stayed together. It was a blast. It's something that I want you to be a part of. So being a success starter is not only for hitting Success Club and building your business, but it's in order to earn a free trip to Summit. And then last, it's just being able to say I'm a success starter, because that's an incredible accomplishment that you hit the ground running when you started this business, that when you said yes to coaching, you meant what you said. So I encourage you to be a success starter. We'll get into it a little bit later on in this video on how exactly to be a success starter, what's important, and what are the things that need to go into it. So the first things first I want to discuss with you is, what is your why? Take a minute and close your eyes. I mean it. Close your eyes. Doesn't matter that this is a recording. I need you to close your eyes. I need you to picture what your life would be like with an extra $500 a month. What would you do? Would you pay for bills, groceries? Would you not have to struggle as much? Could you pay for some student loans that you have? Now, I want you to picture $500 a week. And what could that do for you? What could that do for you? And then I want you to think about why you started. For me, I started because I had nothing. I was lost, I was broken, I was tired, I was overworked, and I was going to commit suicide. So I was either choosing life or making a horrible mistake. So go ahead and close your eyes if you haven't, or open your eyes if you haven't already. I want you to think about that why. My why is the driving factor. My why is what wakes me up. My why is what gives me freaking chills right now. And my why is to empower and inspire incredible people like you to dream big and to dream bold and to choose life every single day, to live out their wildest dreams in their health and happiness. That is my why. That is what fuels me. That's what fires me up. That is what I can take as a nurse practitioner and a health and happiness coach and fuse together, and I run with it. It is my why that I share with you every single day as being a part of my team, as being a part of my challenger. I post it on social media. It is my why. It is the burning desire. So when it becomes hard in this business, and trust me, it gets hard. People let you down. People disappoint you. People hurt your feelings. People say no, you get rejected. And that fear of failure, that fear of rejection can be hard sometimes, but that's why we immerse ourselves in PD. But the biggest number one thing of PD is understanding your why. Because when you know your why, you can always go back to it. So when I get rejected or I feel failure or I don't accomplish a goal, it's what's my why and why am I pushing? Because 265 million people need my help. 265 million people are right now overweight or obese, and they need my help because they need to dream big, they need to dream bold, and they need to choose life by choosing them in their health and their happiness every single day. I need you to come up with a why. So after you come up with the why, I want you to write these things down. Come up with your why. Then I want you to tune into watching your avatar. And I'm going to share my screen with you so that you know exactly what I'm talking about and where to find this video. Because it is shared at the top of Team Bold and Beautiful. Let me move this around because it's in my way. At the top of Team Bold and Beautiful, which is our team page, and I'm so proud. Morgan Brill and I are so excited to have Team Bold and Beautiful. It is incredible. It has just continued to grow. There's over 75 members of Team Bold and Beautiful, and it just makes me so stinking proud. So at the top of Team Bold and Beautiful, you'll see a pinned post that says, "Welcome to Team Bold and Beautiful." I need you to click See More, because not only are you going to watch this welcome video, and if you haven't done so already, complete Happy and Fit 101, which is the coach training, and the link's here. And then when you get into it, I need you to understand that the resources are right here. So watch this video about how to create your avatar. And when you are creating your avatar, it is so important for you to listen to what we're saying. Morgan and I walk you through it. We have you close your eyes. It's interactive. So take the time to actually do this video, because when you find your avatar, you find your niche. So you're probably saying, Mariah, what in the world is an avatar? The avatar is you. Essentially, an avatar is you. My avatar's name is Bianca. It's somebody who is in this business as a part-time hustler. She works full-time. She's a nurse practitioner. We even get into the age ranges. Usually my age group is anywhere from 18 to about 35. That's my target area. And it's a healthcare professional. It's an ex-college athlete. It's somebody who likes health and fitness, who just fell off the wagon. It's somebody who was depressed, anxious, suicidal ideations, anything that could describe me. So then when I'm speaking, when I'm posting on social media, it's not me just speaking to be speaking. It's truly me targeting and reaching out to my niche and to my avatar. So that is so important. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen really quick, and I am going to let this video catch up because it looks like it's kind of being a little choppy. So in the last things that I'm talking about, I want you to not only do your why, I want you to do your avatar in Team Bold and Beautiful. And then I had sent you a form. I sent you a form with a couple of questions in it, and I need you to just go ahead and fill them out. I need you to be able to see the questions. I want you to visualize them, because it's going to talk about your goals. It's going to talk about what you want to accomplish in the first 30 days of this business and how you want to go about it, so that I know how to best support you, because I am here for you. So after you do those things, I am also sending you a link to Coach Caleb. Coach Caleb is amazing. YouTube is your best friend. Coach Caleb makes a short, sweet, to the point video. Why do I say that? Is because you guys are a part of my tribe. You guys are part-time hustlers making this a part-time thing, but getting an income, getting some freedom, engaging in support and motivation, and rocking your health and fitness. Guys, I just want to let you know, as a side note, this part-time hustle for me has not only given me financial freedom of crushing $35,000 in student loan and credit card debt to where I don't have credit card debt and I'm crushing away at my student loans, but it's given me the freedom of the support of my community. I've gone through one of the toughest years of my life, getting my dissertation, getting divorced, things happening in my life that just kind of flipped my life upside down, things that I never expected. And if it wasn't for this community, I would have been right back where I was in that closet, sitting on the floor, contemplating not being here. So, guys, this is so much bigger than you could ever possibly imagine. So, once you're done with doing your why, getting your avatar started, filling out the form so I know your goals and you know your goals, watching Coach Caleb's video, I really want you to think about the goal setting. I really want you to understand that this business is about growth. And the only way that you're going to grow is by helping at least 3 people every single month. And what does 3 people every single month signify? It means that not only are you hitting Success Club, because every challenge pack that you sell, or even a home directive Shakeology, equals 2 points. When you have 2 points and you help 3 people, that's Success Club 6, and you need 5 or higher in order to hit Success Club for that month. Guys, I will be a Success Star All-Star Legend here in the next month. I have hit Success Club for every single month that I've been a coach, except for one, and that was last November, and I kick myself every time, because if I would have just grinded just a little bit harder, I know that I would be a Success All-Star Legend for 48 months, or for 24 months, and that would have just been an incredible feeling. But it's okay, because as you crush goals and you go after goals, you learn from it and you grow from it. So I will be a Success Starter All-Star Legend for 12 months here in the next month. So that's super exciting. And I want to share that with you, because that just means that I have consistently every single month at least helped 3 people. Whether I hit Success Club 28 or if I hit Success Club 5, it is signifying that I'm truly helping other people. And that's why we're here in this business. And that's why you decided to say yes. So when you're thinking about goals for every single month, I want you to think about, okay, the very first thing that I need to focus on is helping at least 3 people. And I want you to think about 3 people right now. And I want you to write their names down. And then I want you to think about 10 people. And I want you to write their names down. And then I want you to come up with a list of 50 people, 50. I'm not kidding, because I did the same thing. And I want you to write it out. And I want you to take a picture of it and send it to me, because every single one of those 50 people, you are going to message. And you're going to pull a Mel Robbins, because Mel Robbins is amazing. She is the author of The 5-Second Rule. And I want you to get that book, because it's absolutely hands down incredible. And literally she says, don't think about things. Don't let your fear overcome you. Don't let the fear of failure overcome you. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and do it. So when you're sitting there and you're wanting to message your cousin who lives in Texas and you haven't talked for a little bit, and you catch up a little bit, and then you're like, man, she would be an awesome coach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, sister, have you ever thought about doing what I do? I think you would be amazing. Send it right there. No hesitation. Don't stop at go. Don't collect $200. Just make it happen. So with that, come up with 50 people and send it picture to me, because it's going to be so important. And along with Success Club, helping 3 people every single month, you will build your business. You will find growth. You will start to see that you are getting exponential income off of commissions and all these different things. But how do you build a business that's substantial? By hitting Emerald. When you decide to hit Emerald, which is easy and non-negotiable, because it means 2 people. It means that you've signed up 2 people, one on your left leg and one on your right leg, in order to be a stable business. That way, that when you hit Emerald, that means you're making $14 a cycle. If you're kind of confused about Team Cycle bonuses, I encourage you to go to our Team Happy and Fit resource page and look up a quick video by Jeff Hill about Team Cycle. Oh, it's Michael Neiman who does it, and it's about Team Cycle bonuses. It's super simple, because when you have 200 PV or volume points on one leg and 100 volume points on the other, you make a cycle. As an Emerald, you cycle, and you cycle at the dollar amount of $14. As a ruby, it's 16. As a diamond, it's 18. So if you think about it, as you're continuing to build a team, as I'm placing members underneath you, as Sarah, our upline sponsor coach, is placing coaches underneath us, Kristen, our other upline coaches, she's placing coaches above you, as Sarah is placing coaches above you, as other team members of Team Bold and Beautiful are placing members on this team, we're helping each other to build these amazing volumes of cycles. So when you think of it, a Emerald can cap out at $250 a week in just team cycle bonuses alone. That has nothing to do with commission, nothing to do with fast start bonuses. It is truly just based off the team and the heart and hustle of adding people to your network. So when I say hitting Emerald is easy and a non-negotiable, it has to happen. If you're not serious about this business, you won't hit Emerald. Emerald is something that you just have to go for. And a lot of times, if you're married, I suggest that you sign up your significant other. Sign up your significant other because in the long run, not only will you be benefiting because you hit Emerald, as your business starts to grow, they will begin to cycle. So my ex-husband signed up right away when he was my husband, and I started to build his business as well. I made him Emerald right away, which helped me to hit Diamond, and he started to cycle. So not only did I cycle, but he cycled, so then we cycled, and then we built an income. So I really, truly suggest that no matter the circumstances, your significant other, your mom, your dad, your best friend, have somebody that you can run their business along with, that you can kind of be in control and help depending on when you need a rank advance or just wanting to build a business or truly just wanting to help them. And if they want to drink Shakeology, which is amazing, they can do that. You can put them on Home Direct. I have my ex-husband on Home Direct for the performance stack. We used to both drink it together, and I drink that religiously every single day. So that's what gets Home Direct through him. It keeps him active. And as we know, and as you guys learned, a coach needs at least 52 PV to be active. And we as coaches building a business need at least 90 PV to be active. So putting a spouse, significant other, best friend on that one side is so, so critical. So one's already done. Right? Emerald sounds easy. So the next thing I need you to do is think of that person that you want to help, somebody that you've been watching on social media, somebody that you really, truly know needs your help, and go after them and invite them. Guys, send out those messages. I've sent you links about the vital behaviors. Make sure you're doing them. Sending out messages and inviting is the most important part of this business. So finding the other person to put on your right side or your left side, depending on where you are, is so critical to hitting Emerald. Once you hit Emerald, then the business starts, because then you are cycle bonusing, or you're doing all of these incredible things. You're starting to see the business potential, and it's amazing. The one thing that I encourage you to do when you become an Emerald coach is to make sure that you fill out your Beachbody On Demand or Beachbody Team Beachbody profile, because when you fill out your Team Beachbody profile and you are Emerald and you hit Success Club every single month, what Beachbody does for us is gives us free customers. Do you know how cool that is? So by me not only being a diamond and making sure that I'm hitting Success Club every month and making sure that I'm helping other people and that my profile is completed, I get extra customers. Beachbody, as you guys know, have infomercials, have people who order online, and those people need coaches. They're all over the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom, and they need coaches. So Beachbody says, hey, Mariah, you're doing an awesome job in your business. Here's a couple customers. And on average, in a week, I could probably have 9 or 10 customers that I'm like, wow, Beachbody, thank you so much. And then I'm able to reach out to them and really build a relationship with them. And it's such an incredible feeling. So I encourage you to do that. So plug into trainings, plug into the resources, hitting Emerald, making sure that you know your why, making sure that you know why you're in this business and why you decided to join me is so important. I know this is starting to get overwhelming. So what I want you to do right now is take a deep breath. No, seriously. Don't be overwhelmed. I'm here with you every step of the way. I don't want you to feel discouraged, and I don't want you to feel like you can't do this. This business is for everyone. Success is not above you. And why not you? Guys, start it slow. I hit diamond in 90 days. I don't say that to intimidate you, and I don't say that to make a marker for you to feel overwhelmed. I'm saying that because this business was my business. This business was saving my life. This business was changing my life. But more importantly, it was changing other people's lives. So I had to do it. So how did I hit Emerald? And how did I hit Diamond in 90 days? I made sure I messaged everyone. I talked to as many people as I could. I wanted to share this. I wanted to share this opportunity. I instantly dropped 35 pounds in 60 days and people wanted to know what I was doing. But I didn't stop there. Just because now I'm not at a place where I'm having this physical transformation doesn't mean I'm not sharing. I adapted my niche, I recreated my avatar, and I refocused my why. So when I talk to people, I'm real, I'm unapologetically me, and I'm raw. Be real on social media. Nobody wants to see your highlight reel. Nobody wants to see this picture perfect person because then you're not relatable. So I am going to share my screen with you one more time. And I am going to take you through a little bit of my Facebook, but then I'm also going to take you through a little bit of the coach back office, because I think it's really important for people to see. And I think it's important for people to know. So I am going to do that, but I'm going to close these because it's kind of slowing the video down just a little bit. And I want you guys to be able to hear me really well. So I am going to pull up my Facebook and I'm going to show you a little bit about my social media. My social media is really real. It's raw. It's unapologetically myself. I don't try to be anybody else but me, and I don't want a highlight reel. I want people to know that they can relate to me. So first and foremost, guys, PicMonkey used to be the devil for me, and I'm being honest with you guys, but PicMonkey is something that is so incredible and so amazing when you're trying to create cover photos. So here is my cover photo. And I try to keep it very interactive, very colorful, but I also try to engage people when I'm doing that. So I did my welcome. So it's kind of just like, hey peeps, this is who I am. This is what I'm doing. This is why I'm here. And this is why I'm here to help you, and kind of share my story, my why, dreaming big. And then it's kind of on here. I was lost to found. I was a nurse to an MP, and my mess is my freaking message now. So I share that with them in an interactive cover photo that people can see. And when they come to my page, you want to think of your Facebook, your Instagram, your social media kind of as a magazine, and what you would want to see when you look at a magazine. So I have my profile pictures because I just got my photo shoot done for my graduation pictures. And I really encourage you guys to make sure that your pictures are clean. A lot of times people have wording all over it. When you look back at my old posts, that's kind of how I started too, with words all over the place. But people don't really interact with that a whole lot. So I encourage you to just kind of just be you, use fun filters, use fun things, and then really advertising what you are and who you are. So right here, dream big and dream bold. I'm a lifestyle coach, I'm a nurse practitioner, and I'm a fitness enthusiast, and I really showcase that. While I'm down here, I also want to encourage you guys to switch your settings in your timeline. I get to authorize everything that ever gets placed on my Facebook, because truly it's my business, it's my website, and I want to monitor what's going on. And you know, those wonderful people that tag you in wonderful things like Ray-Bans, I don't want that all over my social media, and I don't want to have to go in and delete it afterwards or be rude and make them feel like, you know, I'm unfollowing you. So I really just monitor what's on there. And I had to authorize Julianne making this incredible post about our call, which I encourage you guys to go to our best practices event page and look at all of our calls that we do on Tuesday nights. And then Tracy, who did a shout out for me for my transformation on Tuesday. And then as we continue to go down, I'm just going to showcase a couple of posts that I do and show you how and why I do them. So here is my Transformation Tuesday. You guys clearly have seen these before. However, I want to showcase to you how I write my posts and why they're so important. So Transformation Tuesday, here is my backstory right here. This is me being a hot mess, why and how I changed it, the 30 minutes a day of my health, happiness, and immerse myself in a community, and then how it changed my life and what my life looks like now. And then at the very, very bottom, it's always a call to action, whether it's a message me or why aren't you doing this, or how can I help you, or reach out to me, or including your boot camp or your challenge group that you're running. Mine is November to Remember in there, making sure that you do that. Guys, just from this post alone, I've had over 132 likes. It's not always about likes. I'm just saying that out loud, that I've had people do that. And then I've had tons of comments about people saying, what is this? How can I do it? And I literally, I'm just saying that, hey, message me, because then I can send my canned responses to them through email, and it makes my life so much easier. I was very, very open about, this is the first time I worked out in 3 days. And I was just very, very simple about how I shared that. I was just in Las Vegas for the leadership retreat, and that was amazing. So I'm sharing different posts about that. And I allowed Kim to post that picture because I wanted to be able to have people to see that without me having to repost it. And then, yep, I eat ice cream. I'm being real. This truly filled my heart up. And then I just want to kind of come down to this last post that I did not too long ago. Guys, this was a very hard moment for me. And I'm so very vulnerable with people on my Facebook because they come to me for light and hope and to know that they can overcome. So when I think about helping people in a sense of really challenging them or making them feel better or whatever like the situation is, I really just want to be vulnerable and show them that they don't have to feel like they can't do this. I got tons of responses, tons of prayers, and a lot of people who just said, you know what, like, thank you for posting this because I needed this. So here's just a little bit more about my social media. It's very clean. There's not a whole lot of pictures. It's very good angles, very good lighting. And just being able to showcase what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and how I'm doing it. So when you have questions about social media, I ask you and I encourage you to just reach out to me. Make sure you're not doing a whole lot of shares of like random stuff, because then it clutters it and it takes away from the image of being like a magazine. So lastly, we are in the Coach Online office. This is the new Coach Online office that many of you guys have noticed. I am so sorry. I am not that technologically savvy as I am. However, with this new Coach Line on back office, I'm not quite sure where things are just yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to encourage you to go through this and kind of mess with it yourself. However, I want to quickly show you where to find things in your Coach Online office in this format, because it's a format that I know, the format that I'm comfortable with, and the format that I can truly guide you through. I will spend some time in the next couple of weeks really going through the new Coach Line back office and being able to showcase that to you. So here is the Coach Online office that I know. That new one just launched a couple weeks ago. And the couple of things I want to show you is there are so many different incredible opportunities within this back office. There are sales and marketing tips where you can find business tools, challenge group tools, web tools, and social media different shares that you can do, as well as logos. And this My Business is the most important thing in the entire thing. So I'm going to come back to it. But this is my desk where you can create e-cards and manage your e-cards. So if you've gotten an email from me before where it's like Autumn Calabrese like showcasing something or whatever, it's kind of in there. And I can show you really quick that you can create an e-card and send it to multiple people in your back office. And it's all kinds of featured things. Like I had sent some out for Daily Sunshine, for the Week of Hard Labor, for Sean Week. And it's just really being able to do that, being able to write whatever message you want on it and just sending it out. And then current incentives and rewards, truly the current promotions, recognition, and success clubs on there, and then trainings. When you guys go to trainings, there's trainings for every level, and it's so helpful to be able to know that this is in here, because here's your Get Started, here's your Coach, here's your Emerald or Ruby, your Diamond, your Star Diamond above, and then 5 to 15 Star Diamond. And what I encourage you to do is not only look at where you're at, so you guys as coaches clicking Coach and getting a strong foundation of what you should be doing, but also look at the Emerald and Ruby, because that's the next step. If you're currently watching this and you are a freaking success starter and you're hitting the ground running and you're already Emerald, that's incredible. So I want you to look at Emerald and then look at Diamond so that you know what you need to be doing as well. These are awesome resources that are in here. Don't be afraid to reach out to me as well. We do push to Diamond groups. We do push to Emerald groups. We do Rock the Business, which are all groups and trainings that you'll see pop up in Team Bold and Beautiful, but really truly in Teen Happy and Fit. And I want you to get engaged in trainings. I want you to be able to know that there's so many different areas for you to be able to have and learn from. So truly, let's go to my business, and we're going to go to, this is how you make sure that people are going on your left side and your right side. So this is my downline. I am completely transparent in my business with you guys. I feel as your leader, as your coach, that I have to be. So here truly, this is my business. I am here. Being this color means I am diamond. I'm stable diamond. I have been for a while. Here is one of my very first coaches, obviously my ex-husband, who I signed up. And then as you guys notice, and again, I'm totally transparent, you'll see a lot of X's. And what those X's mean is people who have quit. So I don't want you guys to get discouraged or feel like you're alone when people send you coach cancellations. Guys, I've had tons of people start with me and tons of people who have quit, and then they come back. And it's kind of funny how the cycle goes. So up here, you'll see go to bottom left, go to bottom right. Because my downline is so big and has grown so much, this is kind of how I navigate. So what I encourage is, for me, my left leg, so my left leg here, I put my husband, ex-husband on my left leg because he was my weak leg, because my right leg is my strong leg. What that means is not only am I adding to my right leg, but Sarah Freed, as our sponsor coach, is adding to our right leg. Kristen Burns, as our upline sponsor coach, is adding to our leg. All of these people and all of these coaches are adding to this right leg. So truly, it's my strong leg. My weak leg is over here. So depending on where you are in my business, we can walk you through, but typically either your left leg is the weak leg or your right leg is the weak leg, and the other leg is what you'll focus on. But first, what I want you to do, because you don't really have legs right now, is I want you to, when you are in here, you're literally going to have you and then a blank spot and a blank spot. I need you to learn this. I did not know that you don't want to put people in the middle. So literally I was being like, oh, let's fill in the blanks. That is not what you want to do. You literally want to do a straight line down here and a straight line down here when you are continuing to add to people. But right now we're just going to focus on this top half right here because it's you, a blank spot and a blank spot. So truly your business looks like this at the bottom. So Tori, perfect example, brand new coach. This is what her business looks like. Her business is, she is a coach, which means she's blue. She has a left leg and she has a right leg. So honestly, her left leg is going to be her strong leg because she is on my left leg. Her left leg is not the business, or she is not going to be wanting to add a whole lot of people to her left leg, but she will for her being able to hit emerald. So when you sit there and you sign up a coach, your first coach is going to go either to the left or to the right. If it is your husband, and if it is your significant other, if you really want to manage it and you're like, I really want to put them on my left leg, go for it, or whatever your weak leg is, go for it. And how you do that is just you double click it. It asks you to make sure that you would really like to save this, and you hit OK. I don't know what happened. My screen went black, and it hits OK, and then it turns red. And with that being said, then all of a sudden, you know that that coach, that spot is ready for you to be able to have a coach there. So then you're going to go back up. I'm going to go back up to the top, and I'm going to show you that this is how your genealogy goes. You'll just double click that person, and that person that you sign up will fill in. So every single time that you add a person to your network, you're going to literally go into my business. You're going to go to my downline, the graphical genealogy, and double click on the side. What happens is sometimes people sign up all at one time. So it was really funny because one of my coaches, Marissa, one of my coaches, Shay, and one of my coaches, Tori, all of which are probably watching this video, signed up at the same time. And I literally didn't have a chance to be able to be like, whoa, I need to go back in because I got busy. So literally it was like boom, 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 all on my left side. And it's like, man, I don't want all my new coaches on the left side. I need to balance them out because in order to be a diamond, you need 4 active coaches on each side Plus, one of those coaches need to be an emerald in order to build a diamond business. I have more than enough on each side. However, I want to balance out my business, because when I balance out my business, my team cycle bonuses that I help you guys with and you guys help me with start to build. So it was a quick change form that I sent over to Beachbody, and I was like, hey, this coach needs to go on my right side. And it was a simple switch that they had done. So if there's ever a situation where that's the case, it has to happen in the first 5 days of when the person signs up. So making sure that you reach out to me, or just Googling, coach Beachbody coach placement change form, and then you can be able to fill it out super quickly. With all of that, I just want you to know that I'm here. I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you get started. I'm here to encourage you. The next step of this journey is, what do you do next? All of this information, how do you help people? Guys, I sent you a couple of different scripts that I use to engage with people, especially when I'm so busy. A lot of times it's starting conversations like, hey girl, how are you? I saw this picture, it was so cute. How have you been? And just checking in with people. Other times it's when they've liked my post and I just send them that kind of bigger message like, hey soul sister, thank you so much for liking my post. I see your consistent love and support. I would love to help you with your health and happiness. If that's something that you're interested, message me. And it's something very simple, sweet, to the point. A lot of times I use voice messenger, which is a feature in your Facebook Messenger that you can do where they can really see you. And then on Instagram, you can actually record a video and send it to somebody. They want to hear your voice. They want to know that you're a real person, not just some scary, weird, random person that's reaching out to them, so that they can relate to you. So when you're sending out messages, you should be doing at least 5 a day and really engaging with those people, really engaging with your audience, making sure you're commenting and liking on Facebook and Instagram, because it's an interactive website. They want to be able to know that you're doing that so that it doesn't mess with the algorithm, because then they'll slow your posts down. So being able to do that, really reaching out and making sure that everything is solid on that end and that standpoint, just really messaging people, making sure that you're diving into PD. Guys, I'm going to share with you right now the side of my table. There are probably over 26 PD books over there. This year, I made a goal to read at least 12 PD books in this year 2017. Well, I'm on book 26. Right now, I'm reading this along with Get Over Your Damn Self. No, I had finished that book. But there's tons of books out there. There's Miracle Morning. It's the Subtle Art of Not Giving Up. Sorry if you guys have kids back there. That's why I tried to blank that out. But I really recommend Miracle Morning. Write this down. Miracle Morning, Mastering Your Inner Mean Girl, and Get Over Your Damn Self. Those are the 3 books that I want you to order on Amazon, that I want you to dive into. I am obviously a Christian, and I love that, and I share that in my posts. My Holy Bible and my devotionals. I have a Confident Woman devotional is my go-tos in the morning. So my mornings kind of look like, it's Miracle Morning. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get out of bed. Mel Robbins, 5-second rule. That's another really good book. But it's really, truly me just jumping out of bed, grabbing my Energize, diving into some PD, listening to podcasts. One of my favorite is Quote of the Day Show by Sean Croxton. Again, that was Quote of the Day Show by Sean Croxton. Trish Blackwell, Confidence on a Go, is a great podcast as well for overcoming things. It's a little bit longer, so when I need long trips to work or anything, that's what I listen to. But most of the time it's Quote of the Day before I get to my workout, and then I work out right away. So it's bam, bam, 30 minutes of PD, 30 minutes of health and wellness in my mind, and then 30 minutes of my workout, and I get it done. The next thing that I kind of want to touch base on, and we can touch base on in an individual basis, is challenge groups. One of the biggest things that I encourage the very first time for a coach to do is to do a free challenge group. You can do a free challenge group, but the only stipulation is it cannot be Beachbody related. The free challenge group can be something that you don't immerse yourself in and put all this time. Because what's going to happen is, if you run a challenge group the same way that you would run a Beachbody group, how are you going to convert those people into a paid challenge group? Because they're going to be like, you gave all of me, you gave all of the resources. Why would I pay for something and you already gave it to me? So think of 5-day or 7-day fun interactive challenge groups where it's like 5-day outfit of the day and you're going to share tips, or coffee with Mariah for 5 days every morning and you guys jump on a Zoom or you make a recording. There was a really good idea from one of the coaches at Leadership. She was pregnant. She had 75 days until the Success Club trip, which is also another perk with Beachbody that they give us. And she was like, we're going to do buns and thighs for 75 days because she was pregnant and she just wanted to look hot for that, even though she had a baby bump. And she literally did a 5-minute leg video every single day in Facebook. And to this day, she still has over 300 people in there. People are always interactive in there. And she didn't do anything super crazy. It was just 5 minutes. They had to post a comment that they did it, and it was super simple. And then from that, she engaged in different people. She was able to interact. She was able to send friend requests. It was an open group where people could just plug people in. And then she was able to build network, to build friendships out of that, and then it grow into challenge groups. That doesn't take away from you posting on your social media about challenge packs or different ways that this is helping you, because then it engages them. So yeah, you're posting about your free group, but soon you're going to be posting about your real group. And your very first paid Beachbody group will probably be with me or Morgan, because we usually run our groups together. And it'll be something where we say, hey, this is our challenge group. Or if you have a challenge group idea and you want to run with it, I will help partner with you. But typically what happens is me and Morgan run a challenge group. So like our November to Remember, it would be like, hey, we're running November to Remember. Here are our dates, because we always do the 3rd week of every single month. That's how we run our challenge groups. Usually our free groups are the 1st week of the month. Our paid challenge groups are the 3rd week of the month, just so that we can always stay interactive. The only times that we change is as if we have like a Beachbody trip or some type of vacation or something going on. And then we say, hey, Tori, Jennifer, Jessica, I need you to post blah, blah, blah on this day, or get a feel of how to schedule posts in Facebook or the Challenge Tracker app. And being able to be interactive that way you learn what it means to run a challenge group. And then the next group that you run, I'm in the backside and I'm posting and I'm doing the things, but you're scheduling the posts, you're making the content, you're making it happen. Another thing that I want to encourage you is never ever feel like you can't recreate what has already been done. Don't recreate the wheel. Don't make your job harder than it is. Use content that's good. A lot of times you'll see in the files tab of Team Happy and Fit or the files tab of Team Bold and Beautiful, different challenge group content that we do. Feel free to copy and paste and make it your own throughout your own challenge groups. That way you know that you're providing the content. A lot of times, especially with me and Morgan, it's more medical background. You have that knowledge and the backing to know that what we're saying is real because of our medical background. So with that being said, I want to conclude it with just telling you about the incredible trips. So every single year, Beachbody puts on a Success Club trip. And this past year, we got all paid expenses to the Hard Rock Resort and Casino in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. And it was absolutely incredible. You get to bring a guest and you get to spend an entire week just down there with your friends. You do workouts with the celebrity trainers and you just immerse yourself in just being taken care of and being spoiled. There's no trainings. There's nothing really that you have to do. It's just you just enjoying the fact that you worked your butt off for an entire year. This next year in April, we're going to Riviera Maya. It's a Hard Rock Cafe, Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Resort as well. And it's in Riviera, New Mexico, or Riviera Maya, Mexico. So I'm super excited for that. And I'm super excited to know what the next trip is because I want all of you there with me. How do you get to the Success trip? You hit Success Club every single month, 3 people, no matter what. And if you don't hit it 1 month, that's okay, because what happens is your Success Club points actually equal dollar amounts. So it is November and my Success Club trip is essentially paid for, and that is a $1,400 stay for the room and everything, and then my food is included and I get to bring a guest, and it's incredible. The only thing that I really pay for are the flights, and I live in Arizona, so technically I could drive if I wanted to. I probably won't, but that's just such a cool feeling that Beachbody does those things for us. And then when you grow in this business, leadership retreats. Trina Gray is our grandma upline sponsor coach. She's incredible. She's a 15-star diamond. She's in the Millionaire Club. She's an incredible resource. She paid for all of us diamonds in her downline. That's 73 of us. There's more. There's like 100, but 73 of us ended up going, and she paid for all of us to stay at the Westin Lakes Resort and Spa in Las Vegas, and it was incredible. It was in the mountains. It was tucked away. She paid for our room. She paid for our stay. She paid for us to eat. It was incredible. So these are the perks of being able to have this, but not only for the perks of the trips, but in order to really experience the freedom. I can never forget that there was a moment in time as a nurse that they were signing off people, and people were getting canceled, and everybody was really fearful for their job because we were slow and it was a weird RSV season and people weren't making the income that they were. And I just remember being like, man, because this part-time hustle, I'm good. What happens about plan B? I went to school for 4 years. What happens if I can't make the income as a nurse? I make a very good income. What happens when I get canceled? That income goes down. What am I going to do? How am I going to pay my bills? I didn't have to have that fear that all my other nurses did. I had a part-time hustle. My part-time hustle paid $35,000 off. My part-time hustle helped me pay for bills when that was such a tough time for Phoenix Children's Hospital. And then it came around that I just was like, hey, I'm going to stay part-time. And I literally worked 2 to 3 days. 3 days is a normal working shift for a nurse. But I was like, hey, I'm going to work 2 days. And that's kind of just how it went. And then I switched my schedule to be a case manager as I was going to school. So I work full-time. I'm going to grad school full-time, and I do this as a part-time hustle. And it's so incredibly liberating because I get surrounded by incredible people and the support. I get surrounded by love and constant, consistent, overflowing motivation and support in everything that I do. And then I get to be healthy and happy and work out and eat clean and live a life that I want by design. And I know that my vision for this team is a freaking elite team, and we are. My vision for you guys is for you guys to, whether it's to quit your job, whether it's to stay home with a new baby, whether it's to have the financial freedom to pay off debt or a car or buy a new house, or if it's just being able to travel more with your significant other, whatever the case is, whatever your why is, whatever you're dreaming of, whatever you're dreaming bold of when you thought of that $500 a month and $500 a week, I want that for you because that's my vision. My vision is to help you guys dream big and dream bold. So I love you guys so much. I'm so proud of you. I hope this GSR call was helpful. Please make sure that you fill out those different forms that I had sent. Watch Coach Caleb's video. Make sure you think about your why and write it down. Make sure you do your avatar training and write it down. And then remember the 50 people. I didn't forget. I want you to send a picture of it to me through text message or through the Facebook Messenger or even on email. So I love you guys, and I hope you have an incredible day. And I am seriously so humbled that you are a part of Team Bold and Beautiful. And I get emotional because I am so excited to be able to share with you this gift of life that I got. This is my second chance at life, and I am so proud of you for stepping out on faith and overcoming fear and knowing that you are freaking relentless and you are such a badass. You are so bold and you are so beautiful. And there's a you in beautiful in our team for a reason, because you are the only you there is, the only you there will ever be. And that is so amazing in itself. So I love you guys. Mwah. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Reach out to me for any questions or concerns with your coach training, and let's get started right.